There are a million ways to make $1 million, and in this video, we'll look at how Richard Branson, the renegade billionaire, accomplished it. When he graduated from high school, his headmaster informed him that he would become a billionaire or end up in prison. Surprisingly, both of those predictions came true. Richard Branson, who has an estimated net worth of $3 billion US, has much to say about how he loves doing business. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about how to get rich according to Richard Branson. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Don't start a business if you don't actually want to. We'll start right now with something that many folks need to hear. Richard Branson, like Mark Cuban, believes you should be completely confident in your actions. Because if you're not proud of your idea and don't believe in it, who else will? So many people become drunk on being entrepreneurs, only to produce half-baked garbage useless to anyone. You'll be in a far better position to find customers, connect with them, and keep them coming back if you do something you care about. The first piece of advice is to start with something you care about and are interested in enough to create a fantastic product. Be brave when you have to. Richard Branson believes that each ambitious entrepreneur must first be an optimist. Because establishing a business is ultimately a gamble, and to endure, you must be able to see the glass half full. People on the sidelines should not worry about those in command. Success does not come to you by itself. You must be brave enough to go out and grab it and accept the possibility of missing your shot. Branson has several failing businesses, and the pandemic in recent years left him in a situation where he may lose everything. But that is a fact in the corporate world, only some things go as planned. But you should take a chance. Make a great product first. Richard Branson believes most businesses fail because they are designed to make money rather than create excellent products. Of course, a firm must be lucrative in order to survive, but there is a significant distinction between profit and product. When you think about profit, you end up sacrificing product quality to market solutions to problems you created. That's why your phone no longer comes with a charger. However, focusing on developing a quality and finished product makes it much easier to comprehend and connect with your clients, allowing the firm to flourish naturally. Great items, you see, are few and far between these days. As megacorporations grow, shareholders take away decision-making power from creative people. And this could be a chance. The world requires simple solutions that work. Find people better than you. You've probably heard it a million times before. Find people who are better than you and delegate the work to them. But there needs to be one element added to this proverb. So far, only a few truly successful business owners have mentioned it. If you want to work with more intelligent people, you must also give them a reason to work with someone dumber than them. According to Branson, a firm is essentially a bunch of people. People are similar to flowers. Flowers grow when they are watered. People thrive when they are praised. You can't expect individuals to produce their best work if you don't give them something in exchange. And I'm not talking about money. It entails determining what inspires people. So many would-be entrepreneurs recruit people and expect them to be at the top of their game because it's written in the contract. In reality, however, this is not the case. How to market? There are two causes behind Richard Branson's behavior. One is that he likes life and does not take himself too seriously. Second, it's a marketing approach taught him by one of his mentors. Could you make use of yourself? Make yourself a fool. Otherwise, you will perish. Sir Freddie Laker told him that when Branson launches Virgin Atlantic, your odds of success are determined by how many people learn about you and your company. It makes no difference if you build the most excellent product known to humanity if no one knows about it. And in a world where every second of your attention is valued, marketing has become highly challenging. And not everyone has millions of dollars to spend on billboard advertisements. Even back then, Branson recognized that he couldn't compete with other firms regarding marketing budgets. As a result, he became the marketing director for his own company. He did everything he could to get the company name in front of the newspaper, even taking tremendous measures. The competition was furious when Virgin Airlines was finally granted permission to use Heathrow Airport. They even referred to them as pirates. So, what was Branson's reaction? He went out at 4:30 a.m., dressed as a pirate, and covered a British Airways showcase jet in Virgin branding for a picture shoot. Marketing on a budget alone can earn you millions of dollars. Find your differentiator. When Branson founded Virgin Airlines, his primary goal was to avoid being driven out of business by established airlines. His primary avoidance is to avoid being forced out of business by already existing airlines. Laker Airways, founded by his mentor, Freddie Laker, only lasted a year. That's because British Airways, the industry's Goliath, did all in its power to drive out the competition. Freddie Laker, you see, hoped that low fares would be enough to compete with other enterprises. But, because they could afford it, British Airways cut their pricing even more inadequate than his. And they only had to do that until Laker Airways went bankrupt, which took little time. Now, Branson realized that more than having lower prices was needed to compete in the market. Starting a firm with a low cost as your only difference puts you in a situation where the corporation can quickly drive you out of business. As a result, he needed to establish a differentiator. Something the competition couldn't match, and because he hailed from the entertainment industry, he knew exactly what would do the trick. He began throwing parties on planes. He recruited masseuses, comedians, and even jugglers to keep passengers entertained during their journey. It turned out to be the perfect differentiator for them. Be your own customer. Richard Branson does not hold board meetings. He stated that he hadn't attended this gathering in almost 50 years. It's just paperwork and other nonsense that doesn't serve the end user. Instead, he prefers to experience each aspect of his business as a consumer to determine what can be improved and what can be done better. Even when he traveled to space and officially became an astronaut, he stated that the primary reason he did so, aside from the incredible experience, was to experience firsthand what his future customers would go through. When he landed, he had a list of 35 items that needed to be fixed. Personalized chairs to accommodate every type of customer, a more automated seatbelt, color-coded seats to make it easier to find one's own while floating in zero gravity, and so forth. He claims that most executives spend their whole professional life in offices, even though the job is done in the field. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.